There is a version of your life that is already written, not by God, not by fate, not by the family you're born into, by you, by the small, quite almost invisible choices you made this week, and last week, and the week before that. You did not notice them. They did not feel like decisions. They felt like Tuesday. But they were not Tuesday. They were the pen writing the last chapter of your life while you're busy living the first few phases. And the most dangerous part, you have no idea it is already happening. Let me show you what I mean. This morning, you had a choice. Not a big choice, not a life-changing moment, not a crossroads with a sign. Just a small, quite completely ordinary choice. And you choose the easier thing. Maybe you stayed in bed 5 minutes longer. Maybe you avoided the conversation that needed to happen. Maybe you picked up your phone instead of your dream. Maybe you told yourself, tomorrow. And tomorrow, you'll do the same thing. And the day after and the week after. And 10 years from now, you'll wake up in the same life wondering how you got here. Not because something terrible happened, not because you made one catastrophic mistake, but because 1,000 Tuesdays, each one completely harmless, each one completely forgettable, added up into a life you never consciously chose. Here's something that psychologists have known for years, but nobody has explained simply. By the time most men reach 30, they've already decided who they're going to be for the rest of their lives. Not with a big declaration, not with a conscious choice, not with a moment of clarity, but quietly, without realizing, they stopped asking, who could I become? And started just being who they already were. They locked themselves into one fixed version of themselves, and then they spend the rest of their lives defending that version, calling it maturity, calling it realism, calling it just the way life is. But it was not maturity. It was surrender, so quiet, so gradual, so comfortable, that it felt like wisdom. So I want you to stop for a moment and think about the last time you genuinely surprised yourself. The last time you did something that the version of you from 5 years ago would not have predicted. The last time you chose something uncomfortable, something uncertain, something that had no guarantee but felt more true and everything safe around you. Can you remember? Because if you're struggling, if that memory feels distant, if the last version of yourself was not so different from the current one, this is not stability. This is foreclosure. This is a man who has quietly, without announcement, without drama, without even noticing, stopped becoming and started just existing. But here's what I need you to hear. You're still here. And the fact that you're still here, watching this, feeling something shift in your chest right now, means this story is not finished. The last chapter has not been written yet, not completely. But here's the truth about identifying disclosure that the cyclists always leave out. It is not permanent. A locked door is still a door. And every single day, every single morning, every single quiet Tuesday is a key. Not a grand key, not a magical key, not a key that opens everything at once. Just a small, ordinary, completely viable key that says, today, I choose differently. Not perfectly, not dramatically, not with a complete life overhaul. Just one choice, one Tuesday, one small moment where you pick the thing that the locked version of you would have avoided. And here's the most important thing. The man who changed, the one who rewrote their last chapter, were not the ones who had the most talent. They were not the ones who had the best circumstances, the most support, the clearest path. They were the ones who noticed, who woke up in the middle of their own Tuesday and realized, this is not the story I want to tell. And then they changed one thing, not everything, just one thing. And then another, until one day they looked up and the life around them was not the one that had been quietly writing itself without their permission. It was the one they wrote on purpose. You came to this video today, maybe by accident, maybe out of curiosity, maybe because something in the title felt uncomfortably familiar. But you stayed, and it matters. Because the man who stays when something is uncomfortable is not the same man who scrolls away. He is the man who is still capable of being surprised by his own life. He is the man who has not given up, not yet. And not yet is everything. Because not yet means the pain is still in your hand. The chapter is still being written, and the only question that has ever mattered is not where you have been, not what you have done, not how many Tuesdays you have wasted. The only question is, what will you write today?